The expert panel will analyze the action in between rounds.
At the very least, they were apprehensive. I think everyone was nervous. Maybe not you, Angelo, but quite a few people were a little nervous. They'd seen the power of George Foreman.
The day I got nervous in the corner, you wouldn't see me work with a fighter. I have to help my fighter. I never got nervous because I want to evaluate what I can do. But man, I didn't need too much help with Muhammad. He did the job.
He certainly did. I think we need to be reminded, George Foreman at that time, 40-0, 38 by knockout, and in less than 4 rounds, just crushed Ken Norton. Lifted Joe Frazier off the canvas with those shots. I mean, literally lifted him off the canvas.
Picked him up.
Yep.
Guests watch the fight on a big screen, and the expert panel watches the action on monitors.
When I saw Muhammad in that first round, I said, my God, we're going to have a picnic. Dance, move, keep him in the middle. I figured we're home free. But then he changed that whole thinking.
Yeah, at the end of the round, he goes to the ropes, and George has him right where he wants him. What did you tell Muhammad when he came back to the corner at the end of the first round?
Baby, keep boxing, keep him turning. But see that last sequence? That's where it made him thought he was going to be the rope-a-dope situation. Because he made him miss 2 shots. He hit Muhammad a hell of a body shots, and thank God we trained hard, because George hit him some good shots for the body. Only a Muhammad Ali can sustain it. Now you see what Muhammad did, converting to the boxer and then doing this on the rope. I thought he was a dope, but I thought really he was so smart. He changed gears and was able to do that, but only great fighters do that. You don't see that happen too much.
Working to the head of George Foreman. Ali scores again with a light left hand. That time a straight left, bounces the head back to Foreman.
Let's talk about Muhammad's ability to adapt. Even you have to be amazed. I mean, here's a guy that dancing quick hands, but he thought on the fly, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
That round showed me how strong Muhammad was. He manhandled George Foreman. You notice the hands on the outside? My teaching. Boom, split them, But what the heck? He was able to manhandle the strength of George Foreman. And let me tell you, George Foreman was a strong sucker. And then Muhammad was able to manipulate him.
So you're saying not only psychologically, but physically he was getting the best of him. Yeah. He was stronger. He could move him around. What kind of things was he saying to George? George mentioned, he said, is that all you got? You could hear him talking.
That's all he can punch? Can't punch better than that? Little things like that. Well, no, a little disturbed him a little bit. But it was Muhammad's psychology. Only Muhammad. Thank God he was so agile, was able to slide. God, look what he did to George. He had George eating out of his hands.
Very even fight. Ali, a sneaky right hand. Another sneaky right hand. Deciding we're going
But let me remind you real quickly, though, your prediction for that fight.
Wait. I will tell you my prediction, the Rumble in the Jungle. I said yes, Foreman is big and strong, but Ali will defeat him. I know you're probably going to hear something else, but I know that it was all about Muhammad that day.
I think it's here. Here we go. Come on.
Honestly, I don't think he can beat George Foreman. I still think he's a remarkable athlete, and one can never put anything beyond him. Maybe he can pull off a miracle.
John Ramsey shows off his best Muhammad Ali impersonation.
Howard Cosell, you always talk about fights he didn't win. Took on Joe Frazier, Sonny Liston, George Foreman, whooped him in 8 rounds, much to your surprise. I told everybody I'm the greatest of all time. I wrestled with an alligator, tussled with a whale, handcuffed, lightning through thunder in jail. I injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so bad I make medicine sick.
You're being awfully truculent, young man.
Whatever truculent is, if it's good, I'm that.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from San Francisco, Mr. C.
And I'm just so lucky to have been around him all those years to meet people like Howard and Angelo and Bundini and CB, and I'm thankful to Ali for the opportunity to be around him and all those people, and I have nothing but the greatest memories.
Howard, he is really a superhuman being, and thank you, Ali. I love you, and not that much. I think he can't come.
Although feeling a little under the weather, Lonnie Ali met with the press to talk about the Ali Center. The fans and guests were both captivated by Muhammad's presence and incredibly moved by the once-in-a-lifetime experiences that replayed boxing history and some of the people who shaped it.
And let me tell you, Muhammad, you are the greatest. God bless you.
Today, now that the Rumble replay is over with, and the guests are on their way to the airport and on their way home, and some are still walking through the exhibits. We had visitors from 6 countries and 21 states. Amazing. Even though we see it every day, it's still surreal to see the effect that Muhammad Ali has on people.